All right. Hey, welcome to the Community Service Podcast. Yeah, we're fucking going. You're 30 minutes late. I have a sketch later to film with Brett Banta and Sandro Icalano. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
That sounds fun.
That's just the neighbor.
Nice.
Don't get distracted.
All right.
Today, my special guest, and I mean special, is Joe Marrese. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, who was that? Thank you for having me.
Let me disconnect that. All right, just take over the podcast. I'm tired. I've been...
What is that, technology stuff?
Yeah, fucking technology stuff is freaking me out, dude. Would you like a peanut butter cup?
No, I don't want it. I just brushed my teeth. I don't want anything. I got to let that have time to do stuff.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a long podcast. This is going to be a long one. I'm just drinking some coffee here. So you're Italian as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, all Italian, yes. 100%, as far as I know.
Joe's from Chicago, and he's got a Cubs jersey hanging above his bed. Is that right?
No, I put it in the closet. It's not a jersey. It's a pennant.
Same shit. And he films Joe Eats, which is Instagram top favorite.
Yeah, I think it's the best number one show on Instagram.
Yeah, check it
Yeah.
out. It's called Joe Eats.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
big.
then it films him eating food, and he eats similar to a caveman's last meal while a saber-toothed tiger is hunting him. You're just like, what are you doing? Slow down,
Yeah,
Joe.
that's a good description. No,
What's wrong with you?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Like usually when I do those, like I haven't eaten for a while, so it's like there's that extra sense of
Yeah.
"Oh, I got to get this in me.
You eat like a fucking dinosaur,
Yeah.
like a raptor. He just is like grabs it and it's like shovels it in his mouth,
It makes me feel like a man.
like someone's gonna steal his food. And I thought I ate like a caveman. No, this motherfucker puts me to shame.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized, dude, we are both the most simplest fucking men. We're gonna have to figure out how to make dialogue for an hour because both of us are just like, you text us or call us or any conversation, our answers are yes, no, I'll be there.
Well, what's
like,
the theme here? Is there anything?
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I forgot. I need to really start being more prepared, but tell me a story of debauchery or when you get arrested or fucked up where you came out the other end a better person to hopefully inspire other degenerates and dumb fucks to maybe stop running down the street naked in front of their family or stuff like that, you know?
Well, I didn't have anything crazy stupid like that, but I did get a DUI like 10 years ago
I mean, that's standard.
back in suburban Chicago. No, I mean, it's still it's still a rough moment.
Yeah, but you're still a raging alcoholic, so you didn't learn anything.
No, I'm
from it.
not. No, I don't drink and drive anymore.
That's smart. Good job.
So I did learn.
You did. My dad didn't.
Yeah, I mean, especially now with Uber and Lyft, it's so.
I tried to teach that old fart. My uncle has like six. I turned real Mexican right there. My uncle has 6 DUIs. My uncle, I talk funny sometimes, has 6 DUIs. My dad has 4. I have 0.
That's insane.
Yeah, you know.
How do you have 6? Don't they put you in jail at like 4?
It was the 80s. It was a different era.
Oh.
He finally got to the point where he had so many back then that to where he would go to jail. Now he would be in jail, but he bought a van and made the back a bed so if he got drunk, he'd just sleep in his van. That's a guy with a lot of money, too. He does not need to sleep in his van.
Jeez.
He has a
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
house on
crazy.
the hill with the view of the ocean. My uncle, not my father. My father lives in an old folks' home.
What?
He does, but like
Why?
that sounds a lot worse than it is. It's like a retirement community, and this shit is so nice to where as soon as I get it's 55 plus. It's not an old folks home. It's a retirement community, 55 plus, and they're condos, but it has a fucking pottery like unit, you know, like a classroom, not class. Like, you know, like Ghost when Patrick Swayze is
that's
molesting Demi Moore and
pottery.
they're making that fucking clay pot.
Pottery.
And he's got a boner and he's poking her in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they don't make them like they used to, huh? Me too. Oh,
Yeah.
Too far. Anyways, they have a place where you can make clay stuff like Swayze, you know?
That's cool. Yeah.
And
So it's not like a retirement home. It's just the
a
age
condo
group is
community.
55
Yeah,
and
50.
over.
They got
so
two
that's
pools, separate
it's a senior living
clubhouses.
community.
They got jacuzzis. They got the carpenter's unit. If you want to make fucking reproclaimed wood, what's it called? What's this called?
Reclaimed wood.
Reclaimed wood. There you go. I added a pro in there.
reclaimed.
You reclaimed wood. You want to make a fucking dresser drawers.
Yeah.
You want to shellac some wood. You want to fucking slap it down, you know?
Does he do all that?
No.
Yeah.
He just drinks and watches the golf channel.
Oh, nice.
They have a golf course. They have a little mini golf course, you know, pitch and putt. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. They have a water fountain. He steals lemons from his neighbors. I posted it on my Instagram. We got caught. That was
Oh, nice going.
looks like fucking Narnia. That place is so nice. It does. There's waterfalls everywhere. Anyways, it's a gorgeous community to where I wouldn't mind and then living there. And then also, too, when you get to that age, my dad has a girlfriend now, but there was a moment when he was just pimping because all the men die first. So there's just all these old ladies.
Oh, there's a lot of ladies.
Yeah, so he was just getting a bunch of old lady puss.
What?
What is it? He's
Nah.
70. But the thing is, too, my dad was bragging, like, he's like, I got some younger women, you know? And they're like 59
Yeah.
and 60.
Nice.
But he's 72, so that is
Yeah.
technically younger. But it's so funny, like, at that age, you brag about younger women, and it's a 60-year-old.
Yeah, I like that.
And he would get a lot of food. They would bring him dishes, some of which are delicious, some of which were fucking cardboard. Who taught these old ladies how to cook, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe they're losing it. I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about? Schlacking some wood?
No, I'm not really a handyman myself.
I
mean,
get down.
I could put stuff together with directions, but I can't like build something.
I get down a little bit. I've built a thing or two in my day, but
I could hang stuff.
I hung that cork board.
Yeah,
It's nice.
I could do that.
Real strong. Made of cork.
I could paint.
I'm a painter.
Not like art, like these walls. I could paint them.
You're going to need to spice it up here. I got listeners, Joe. You're going to get about...
Well, this isn't my podcast. I just got here. What do you want?
This is the general theme of my podcast. Me yelling at my guests to help me out. Well, you fucking spicing it up a little bit. I got a fucking hair in my mouth. God damn it.
Maybe you should cut your friggin' hair.
No, I'm a hippie. I'm going to rock this till I'm 42, and then I'm going to cut it. Because if you're 40 and have long hair, I mean, get over yourself.
Yeah, that's...
What
yeah.
are you, a fucking 80s rocker
Yeah,
cokehead? Cut your goddamn hair when you hit 40. If you have long hair when you're 40, fucking cut your nuts
I mean,
off.
maybe if in your 30s, too, though.
No, 30s is fine. That's the last era. I hit 40 and I still got this shoot me in the fucking face.
Well, all right.
Well, Joe, what do you got going on this week? Whole lot of nothing?
No, I've got a lot going on. I've performing at the Comedy Store tonight.
That's fantastic.
What else?
For those of you that don't know, Joe Marrese is kind of special. He's Italian. He hosts Joe Eats on his Instagram. He works at the Comedy Store, and he does stand-up, and he's very funny. But on my podcast today, he is the most boring guest I've ever had on.
You have to facilitate the conversation. It's not.
I
it's
don't
not
know
my,
how.
Yeah. Well, that's your problem.
Two fucking
You
dumb
don't even have
over
any
here.
notes or anything
All right.
to go off of. You don't. You're just sitting there looking at stuff on the walls. I don't have any crazy stories.
Tell me a fucking
All
story,
right,
Joe.
I don't do drugs. All right.
You pussy.
Yeah.
You never smoked a little heroin?
No.
To have your little dick hole close up on you, huh?
No. What?
What?
That happens?
Well, you don't know how to live then. You haven't found God then. I tell you, you know how you find God? You get your fucking pee-pee drilled. Anyhow, that was already talked about. I know what we can talk about. We'll
What?
just do one of my stories since I have 9,000 of them.
Yeah, I don't have any.
What happened to the DUI?
I mean, there was not much to it. I just really pulled over to the side of the road. To the side of the road, I fell asleep at the wheel, and then they busted me.
It's a great story.
And I actually almost got out of it.
What'd you say?
Well, my lawyer, because it was snowing that night, so we were trying to say that the cop's video was blurry, so you couldn't really see, but that didn't fly. So I still got.
You still got the Dewey?
Yeah.
So you fell asleep at the wheel, huh?
Yeah, I was hammered. Yeah.
Did you pull over and fall asleep, or you just kind of drifted while driving?
No, I pulled over.
So you were somewhat responsible. All right.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm too shit-faced. I better take a nap.
Yeah.
I can respect that. See, that's the problem with some DUIs. Let's say you're shit-faced, you don't want to drive, but you got nowhere to go. You go to sleep in your car, you still get a DUI. Mm-hmm. Dude, if you're laying on your fucking back seat passed out, that should be no DUI. If you're sitting in the driver's seat, I could see maybe they argue like, oh, he just kind of slumped over and passed out while driving. That's horrible. You're going to kill somebody.
Is if the keys are in the ignition, like you got to
take them out the ignition.
Out. Yeah, if you take them out and you're laying in the back seat.
I mean, I believe technically, I'm not 100% certain they could still give you a DUI, but that's when I say they're a fucking asshole because clearly you're trying not to drive drunk.
Yeah, they can let you slide.
Fucking
depending on how
monsters.
they're feeling.
Basically, you know what? Fuck police, huh? Fuck all the cops.
No.
They don't do anything. Except for the ones that stop real crime.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know what I'm saying. Just kidding.
Cops,
my new sponsors are the Los Angeles PD.
Yeah.
They gave me CBD oil and black tar heroin. Oh, man. No, that was a blanket statement. I'm not really saying fuck the police. Definitely fuck some of the police, but some of them are really good guys and they do good things and they stop shit like murder and whatnot. So tip my cap to those gentlemen and the dirty cops and the people harassing citizens for petty little bullshit. This world is fucking hard enough, asshole. All right? Leave us alone unless we're doing bad shit. Let it go. They got a little marijuana in Texas. Look the other way, you fucking Texan. Huh?
It's still legal there.
I know. I can't believe that. There's people going to prison for joints, and over here we could fucking smoke a blunt the size of your dick. Which is a small blunt.
No, that's a giant... it would take you a week to smoke that blunt.
Oh, man.
But... yeah, that is weird how they should just legalize it nationally,
All right. What question should I ask you where you could give me more fire answers?
You can ask me anything you want.
Do you like working at the Comedy Store?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
You get off too late, though.
I don't care. I like that.
I know, but I always want to go eat at a diner with you, and you're like, I'll be off at 3 in the morning. I'm like, fuck.
Well, yeah, I go eat at diners late.
Yeah, I know. I love diner.
Last night I went to the Asian place, though.
You did?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was sleeping so late. I ate so much sesame chicken.
Yeah.
I couldn't get up. Well, it took me a while to go to sleep because I had to let it digest a little bit.
Yeah. What's an interesting story or craziest shit that's happened thus far at the Comedy Store?
Well, let's see. I've been working there like 4 months. Let's see what the craziest shit I've seen.
You know, today, Junior.
What's with all? Why is there always what's crazy? I don't know.
Anything that's fucking interesting.
Everything's got to be
dude.
crazy.
Anything.
I don't know. Brian Regan was there the other night. That was really cool.
That's what you fucking give me.
Yeah.
I love Brian Regan. He's a goddamn beast. But I was hoping like maybe.
Well, no. What's crazy
you
is
caught somebody.
No,
fucking...
actually, a few times we've had to call ambulances because people come there all fucked up on edibles and they just like pass out in the hallway and then they like can't move and then we have to call the ambulance. That's happened like probably 2, maybe 3 times since I've been there.
That's the thing with weed or edibles.
Well, yeah, these people,
weed.
these idiots
they don't
with
know.
edibles, it's so stupid. And then they come and drink and they like are like paralyzed.
My buddy Bill Dixon had a tweet that went viral, and I hope I don't fuck it up, but it was about edibles. And he wrote, I believe he wrote, everybody on edibles. I don't feel it. Still don't feel it. I'm going to eat some more. Still don't feel it. Oh, my God. Take me to the emergency room.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
And
I would never fuck with that shit.
Dude, I used to eat so much weed, and I am very dumb, as you know, with my addictive behavior. But one time I was dating this girl, and her sister was injured, and she had these Marinol pills. And for those of you that don't know, those are
I don't know what that is.
Liquid. This is government-made 100% pure THC in these capsules, in these balls, and it is liquid THC. Pure. It's like fucking Escobar cocaine, but THC style.
Yeah.
And it said take one every 4 to 6 hours. I'm a druggy degenerate loser at that time, so I take 6 of them.
Oh God, what a loser! All right.
I take as all edibles and fucking pills and hash oil concentrates. It takes a fucking while to kick in, so I'm sitting there watching TV. And I don't feel it. So then I'm smoking more weed. And then I don't feel it. And then I get a text. And I am going to read the text. And that's when it hits me. And it kicks in. And I'm going to read this fucking text. And I cannot read it. And it was
God.
It was like a movie. It was like the letters were shuffling around. And I was like, am I hallucinating? I'm putting it closer to my face like a dad with reading glasses. And then I finally read it, and I go to respond, and I can't compute.
Yeah, there's no way you can
I
type.
can't text, I can't type, and I'm like, I can't respond. And then I'm like, oh no. And then I'm on a couch in front of a TV, and I'm watching the wall behind the TV, and I like can't even look at the TV, and I'm just like. I feel like when the patient's under surgery by the doctor, and they are out, but they still feel the surgery, but they can't move. I feel like that. And I'm like in my head, like, if I could just walk to my bed and lay down, I'll be safe. Just get up. And I'm literally like Kill Bill.
Yeah, you're like paralyzed.
I'm like, move your right leg. And I can't fucking do it. I'm just stuck. And I'm like on this couch. For probably an hour, but it feels, the war in my mind, it feels like 9 hours, And finally, I get up, and I go to my bed, and I lay down, and I'm just freaking out. Fucking borderline hallucinating, just too much, man. I took too much. And then I woke up, and I still was high. And I was high the entire next day. I was high for like 12, 14 hours.
Yeah.
And I have done that. Maybe 8 to a dozen times.
What?
Yeah, I'm a fucking dum-dum.
Yeah, that's pretty...
As most sober Sallies are. We just do it.
Degenerate behavior.
not only did I love narcotics, but I would do that with weed. One time I made fucking. I used to just cook brownies and with all my OG Kush Chronic Shake. You know, one time I put like a fucking ounce of Chronic Shake into the butter, and then I would just leave the weed in. I was like, fuck it, who cares? More the merrier. You know, you cook it in the oil and extract the THC, but I would just leave it all in there, bake the brownies, and just eat this fucking shit brownie that tastes like hay because there's all this grass in it. You just chew it. It's like, it was quite disgusting, but I tell you what, it'll fuck you up. And same thing, me and my buddy, we ate some, didn't feel it, ate some more. All of a sudden, you get the munchies from the fucking edible, all while smoking profusely. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
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 I got vocab, motherfucker. Yeah. And then, yeah, we just ate too much. We got sick. And, I think I had like a big like real estate exam to get my license, and I just slept through it and didn't go to it.
Oh gosh.
And just shit. I took a shit and it smelled like weed, and I remember just smelling my poop in the toilet. Like, damn, that smells like Kush.
Ugh.
It made me want to rummage through it and smoke some, you know? Too far?
Yeah.
All right, I didn't want to rummage through it, but I genuinely remember smelling it. Like, what the fuck? This smells more like weed than it does like poop.
Ew.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. And, yeah, so, you know, if you're going to eat edibles, maybe just eat a little bit. Just eat a little bit. Wait a couple hours. Don't do what I did. One time I remember we made these hash oil edibles, and me and my friends were in they were all Trader Joe's coworkers, and we ate it, and it was the same. It was just like, yo, did we put LSD in this? Because this is too strong. We're hallucinating. My buddy Gunderson, we were at this girl's house, and the party was over, and her parents were coming home, and we were like, all right, we got to go, you know? So we all pile up in his van, and we go to my house, and we're so fucked up that my buddy Steven, I didn't do a last name this time. Yes. And he's a little bitch, and he pukes out his car. He drove us there.
Oh, he was the driver?
He wasn't even drunk. He puked from hash oil edibles.
Damn.
And we're fucking dumbass. We're taking bong hits in a car while already too high hallucinating. He took a bong hit and he puked. And then this is how fucked up we were. We pass out in his van. I am in his van parked outside of my house. I literally have to open the van door, walk into my place, and go to bed. I'm so fucked up. I cannot and do not do that. And we all wake up in his van in the morning. I swear to God, like a movie. Like we all got fucking Hannibal Lecter poison, you know, chlorophyll. We're just like this. And we wake up. We're like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah.
We just took too much. Yeah, pretty much every story I have is I took too much.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I never was like wanted to even do drugs. I'm just like, never wanted to be like, hey, let's just get messed up and sit around and eat.
You see, I was the opposite because I'm a man. I wanted to fucking go to Bunkersville.
That's not fun.
Nah, it is. I mean, it's fun until it's not fun anymore. I mean, if you haven't woken up in a car passed out outside your house, you haven't lived.
Yeah, I mean.
You know? I walk in, my mom's like, good morning. I'm like, hey, Mom. And I'm just like, oh, shit, just get to your room. And I just pass out and sleep all day. One time I took 26 Norcos and drank like a fish and slept like 18 hours. I probably should have died.
What do you mean 26 Norcos?
Yeah.
Like the hydrocodone pills?
Yeah, 1,000 milligram Vicodin.
You took 26.
26 and drank like a fish.
How is that possible?
Because I was addicted to them and my tolerance was high and I like to feel good.
Jesus
That
Christ.
sounds crazy, but I knew guys that would take fucking 20 oxys and you're just like, what? That's another level up. Anyways, yeah, I probably should have died. I should have OD'd. I fucking felt the Piper calling, you know. But my mom's shaking me, wake up. And I was like, well, she's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, man. I felt good. I know I kind of cheated death on that one. But anyways, this is getting sad.
Yeah, yeah. Man.
Don't do drugs, motherfuckers.
Yeah, don't do them.
Now I just drink a lot of coffee and eat a lot of chocolate. Would you like a peanut butter cup?
No, thanks. It sounds good, but I brushed my teeth.
Yeah, we all brushed our teeth. Well, that took a dark turn, you know?
Yeah, just...
Anyways, don't do narcotics. And if you eat weed, pace it out. Wait a long while.
Well, people get impatient.
It takes...
That's the
because
problem.
It's
So
your
many people are
digestive
impatient.
system. You got to digest it. So it'll take anywhere from 30 minutes up to 2 hours for that shit to kick in. I used to eat edibles almost on the daily. I used to eat them and go work at Trader Joe's. Have I told these stories yet? I don't even remember.
You talked about smoking weed and working.
Did I talk about how I ate a hash oil edible and knocked over an olive oil display
I think so.
on this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Nice. Yeah, you shouldn't repeat stories.
I know. That's why I'm asking. I don't
Yeah.
remember clearly. I fucking almost died 12 times in this life already.
Damn.
Unnaturally.
Yeah.
Unnaturally.
That's what it sounds like.
How about my Christmas tree? Look at that beaut. That's a mess.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That cute little fucking Charlie Brown fucking dum-dum
I think
tree.
that's smaller than the Charlie Brown one.
It is. I'll post a picture of it. I know this is audio, but I have a ridiculously skimpy fucking Christmas tree. I might as well put lights over my snake plant. Yeah. Do you even know what a snake plant is?
No.
It's that one on the right there.
Oh, yeah. The leaves look like snakes. I
Yeah.
get it.
It's a beaut.
I get why it's called that. Yeah, they look like cobras.
It emits oxygen at night when you sleep. Most plants don't do that. Only during the day.
I don't. You probably don't notice though.
Oh, I do. When I take it out, I don't breathe as well.
Oh, really?
No, I'm lying.
Yeah, it emits oxygen. So does the planet. Gosh. Nice bedspread. What are you, an African king?
That is
What is
a
that?
Mexican blanket
Oh,
from
right.
the pyramids of Teotihuacan.
It looks like King Tut's bed.
It's not King Tut.
Yeah.
That is a fucking
Like
Machu
an Egyptian.
Picchu Aztec warrior.
An Egyptian pharaoh.
I said Machu Picchu. That's Peru. I do know that, but that's Aztec or Mayans. Yeah, I'm Mexican. I
Yeah.
know I don't look it,
Yeah, you don't.
but I am.
Well, your hair does.
Why, Mexicans have long hair?
Some do, yeah.
The Indians? Yeah, you're right.
No, but like some guys that I know have long hair.
Yeah, I'm in a fucking Mexican rock band called La Migra. You guys don't even know what La Migra
No,
is.
I don't know what that means.
It's the fucking
it means
border
does
police.
something.
It's the
Oh, it's the border police?
I guess it's called ICE now, but back
ICE,
in the day
yeah.
it was called La Migra. And my grandma, she didn't speak English. She'd be like, she'd always be scared of La Migra coming to get her.
What does that mean, La Migra?
It's the border. It's the fucking citizen police. They take you. They fucking deport your ass.
Nice.
It's the police that kick you out of the country. So she always be scared. She got her citizenship when she was like 82.
Wow.
She was an illegal immigrant for fucking 65 years. So fuck Trump, bitch. You red-faced bitch. Suck my butt, Trump. How do you think about that? You're not going to listen to this. You know why? Because you're too busy being racist. And if you're one of my listeners and you support Trump, stop listening. It's as simple as that. Go fuck yourself. I don't support monsters.
Just killed it.
You got any fucking direction over there, producer man?
You're
Can
doing
you
great.
feed me
This is
some
amazing.
layout? This is amazing.
Yeah, how it sounds good. How long do we go for?
A little longer, Joe. Can you spicing it up?
Yeah, well, let's see. Do you work out?
I do some pull-ups from time to time.
Oh yeah, you got a pull up bar. Yeah, because you don't really have a lot of muscle like me.
You don't really have a lot of muscle.
Yeah,
either.
I have a ton.
You do not.
I keep gaining weight because it's muscle.
I don't believe you. I believe that's the 101 kitchen Chinese food at 3 a.m. That's the weight you're gaining.
No, I mean my arms are like people have been saying they're too big. So
You know, you're full of shit.
that doesn't
I'll post
mean-
a picture of you and we'll fucking see what the jury says.
Yeah, we will. I mean, that's what people have been saying.
It's called Joe Eats, not Joe Works Out.
Yeah, but Joe works out so he can eat. What do you think? What do you think of that?
Your fucking snake plant muscles, dude. Joe just kicked the recording device.
Well, maybe if he had an actual table.
This is a beautiful table,
that-
of
Put
reproclaimed
these
wood.
cords somewhere.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I bought it at the old Fairfax Market there.
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff there.
I love fucking rodeos where they sell fucking, what are they called? Rodeums?
Flea market.
Flea markets, swamp meets, open air markets. They're not called rodeos. Same shit.
Say swamp
cowboy.
No, rodeos with bulls
Ah,
and
I'm
stuff.
a fucking Mexican cowboy.
Yeah. You'd look good with a cowboy hat. Do you ever wear one?
Yeah, all the time. No. No, I do not. I look like a fucking... If I wore that in the comedy scene, everybody would be like, Greg's lost his mind. You see that fucking Machu Picchu
Yeah, but
cowboy?
I feel like if you got dressed up, you could wear a cowboy hat. Mexicans do that when they get dressed up.
They wear the boots and the cocaine belt buckle. I like that. That's how you know they made it. They get the $2,000 boots. They got the fucking $500 belt buckle. It's a status. They made it. They fucking made it. I sold some fucking cocaine. Oh.
And then they wear the hat.
No. Not all Mexicans are drug dealers. And even the ones that are, they're still nice people. So get that out of your head. Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah.
You ever sell drugs, Joe?
No.
You ever sell cannolis, Joe?
No, I haven't sold cannolis. I never worked at a...
I've been watching
Talent show.
Sopranos. That's a great show.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like Tony is infiltrating my vocabulary. It happened on my last podcast, but all of a sudden, like, I want to talk like this, you know, because they're so passionate. They use their hands. And,
Yeah.
And he's just... And I watched 2 episodes last night, and that show is so good, but it's like... He had a cannoli on the fucking episode.
Oh.
Ma, I brought you some biscotti from the fuck... You know, it's...
You ever have a cannoli?
Yeah, of course I've had a
Oh,
cannoli.
some-
Oh, Vito there at Vito's Pizza on La Cienega. He gave me a cannoli.
Oh,
I told him
nice.
I work at Trader Joe's.
I love Vito's.
Yeah, Vito's is
my
so
spot,
good. That
yeah.
red meat pizza with the meatballs on it. Oh, fucking bifangu. They say shit like that, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I
You
love
just said
it.
fuck you to everybody.
I didn't mean that. I meant to
Well.
do a good one. But he says words like that where I'm like, I want those words. You know?
Yeah.
And I
you
know,
know that's not how he talks. He did that voice for the show.
he's not Italian.
No, James Gandolfini's Italian, but that's not his regular voice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for ruining him.
I'm
for
just
me
saying.
forever. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah. I did not know that's his voice. He kind of just, I think that's just him. I think that's him. But he said, you know those words, like, not forget about it, but the Italian words, you know, like buffangu or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He says those all the time. And I'm like, I don't know what those mean, and they might be racist, and I don't know what they are, but I want to say them so bad. Fucking, they're dope.
Go try him out.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking offend anybody out of my ignorance for not knowing what the word is and just repeating dialogue from The Sopranos.
Should we close that back window? Is that
No,
gonna
I
mess things
love
up?
fucking the mowing of lawns
Yeah.
and wind blowers.
All right, well.
Some people add laugh tracks. I add gardener
Yeah.
tracks. You need a rake? You want to fucking hear some metal fucking scrapers on cement? I got poison oak on my balls one time.
What?
Yeah,
From a tree?
from poison oak. I don't know how. Poison ivy, poison oak, one of them. What is it called?
Both are a thing.
I know
You
about
which one it
poison
was.
ivy. I don't really know
Which
about
one
poison
gives you
oak.
rash and lesions?
I think poison
both.
ivy.
Whatever the one fucking...
You were naked?
No, I was on a hike with my old drug dealer. He's a nice guy. He gave me a Spyderco knife. It's fucking beautiful. And I I went off the trail at a hike and I went pissing, and I didn't know it was leaves of 3. Let them be. If I teach anybody anything, leaves of 3. Let them be.
It's good to know.
Oh, Jesus Christ! So I guess I touched it, and then I fucking pissed. So I got on my fucking nutsack on my dick, and then I had on my arm and my legs. And I did not know this, but I knew that I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
And I was itchy and rashy, and I started to get red and swell up and leak pus, you know.
Jeez.
Oh, it'll scar you up, dude. People don't even... It looked like I got, like, fucking lesions. Or just, like, raw cuts and blisters just bleeding. And I did not know this, but I just wanted to feel better, so I was like, oh, fuck, I'll take a hot bath. I don't know what to do. I'm in pain. So I make a hot fucking bubble bath. Worst thing you possibly could do, poison oak or ivy or whatever the fuck that did this to me, is a oil. So I take a hot bath, hot water, opens up your pores. The oil went in my system.
Yeah.
So not only did it fucking taint me up and scar me up at points of contact, but it then went in my nervous system and then just made me outbreak just like chicken pox.
Oh,
you know.
wow, yeah.
So the horrible points was like bloody and pussy, but then just like little outbreaks of little poison oak like chicken pox and other places where it was not the point of contact, and then it was just so painful. And I remember I had that happen, and I just got into Hollywood, and I booked a commercial, and it was a Microsoft Bing commercial, and I was mosh pit guy number 1.
Nice.
And I had to like mosh pit and like push people and fall and like crowd surf and all that bullshit. And during the audition, I wore a flannel because I wanted to cover up my scars. So I booked it, and then I get to the fucking the shoot day.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a cutoff. I'm a mosh pit guy, so they have me in a cutoff like rocker tee, Iron Maiden or whatever. And then I just have all these fucking red sores and blisters, and they're just the makeup artist is like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, wow.
And I have this look on my face. I'm like, "I'm sorry, I got poison ivy or oak, and I don't know. I didn't want to tell anybody because I just really want to do this."
Yeah.
And she just felt bad for me. She's like, "I'll cover it up with makeup." And she fucking covers me up.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, a sweet lady. And then I'm doing the mosh pit shit, and I'm like pushing and dancing and falling into the table. And I have another story about that table. But as the shoot's going, like these fucking wounds are like bleeding and pus. So I'm just fucking getting blood and pus on everybody's
That's
t-shirts.
disgusting.
Shit. But I know it's disgusting, but it was a fat
It's not,
paycheck.
it's not contagious.
No, it's not contagious.
Oh.
I don't have any fucking diseases. And yeah, so I just fucking blood and pus everybody up at the shoot, and hopefully nobody notices, and I just feel rotten about it. But it's like 2 G's, you know? I'm not going home. I needed the money. I lived in Inglewood at that time.
Yeah, you gotta get out of Englewood.
It was a great... Well, my block was very nice, but there's some dangerous parts of Inglewood. My block was nice. Anyways, so I do the shoot, and then I just remember everybody looking at me if they noticed, like, "Oh, Jesus, fuck." And I'm just fucking paper toweling my wounds. Like, oh, shit, just fucking dabbing it up, you know? And then, so back to that table story. So at the audition, they have, like, those gymnastic mats that people do flips and land on. Those big soft cushions, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really have a fear when it comes to like jumping off roofs and doing dumb jackass shit, you know? So the guy at the audition, the casting director's like, "So I want you to mosh pit and then fucking do a, somersault and land on this. Just jump and land on this. Just have fun." I'm like, cool. I jumped off roofs on cocaine for fun. This is right up my alley.
Yeah.
So at the audition, I fucking run and I jump and I, just doing like WWF moves, WWE moves on landed on like I know they changed it on a bed, like a soft cushion. So I book it and then I get to the shoot and then the casting director is different than the director of the commercial. He goes, "Okay, show me what you're going to do for our first take." And it's these actors and actresses sitting at this table. And I'm supposed to bump into the table. I do not know that. And there's drinks on the table. So I just go, okay, I'm going to do what I did at the audition. So I just power bomb this table, break the top off, and fucking drinks fly on the actors and actresses. And they go, and they stand. The cameras aren't even rolling, dude. And the fucking sound guy and the lighting guy and the director, like everybody... Every, like, worker, like, fucking guy that turns a wrench is cracking up because they know that wasn't supposed to happen. The director is actually scared, like, oh, my God, are you okay? Like, he's scared I'm injured. And I get up, and I just am scared. I'm like, oh, my God, am I fired? Am I going to get in trouble? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. And I'm apologizing. And they're like, no. I'm sorry because they think I'm going to sue them. Really, I'm just happy to have the job, and I'm all bloody and pussy and don't want to get fired. Now I just broke a table. I'm like, I'm all fucked up. And dude, like this table was is at Harvell's in Santa Monica. It's like an old school. It's like thick, like thick wood, and it has that metal pillar, and it is drywall screwed into the fucking 6 inches of wood. It's like a table. Yeah. It's not like a particle board piece of shit. I ripped the top off of the base. And everybody was like, "Oh my God! Like, how'd you break that?" 'Cause I just power bombed it. 'Cause I just wanted the job, I was like, "I'll do it. I don't care. Just give me the money, give me the food." Craft services. Oh my God, so much good free food, And then I just power bomb the shit, rip it off. The stage tech guys, the what are they called? The handyman grips. Yeah. The master grip comes in. He's like, "Oh my God, you broke this table." He has to like re-screw it in and fixes it. And then the director goes, "Okay, so on this, we're going to do a little less, I want you to graze the table and just lightly bump into it. Do not do what you did." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. My elbow kind of hurts anyways, I'm sorry." And anyways,
it's good to give that kind of effort. Yeah.
I didn't know, and I just wanted the job, and I didn't want to get sent home because of my bloody pus arm or breaking a table.
God, yeah, it's so gross.
And I just remember the grips. Those guys loved me. The sound guy and the light guy loved me. The director, not so much. He's like, "Holy shit, this fucking kid. He fucking doesn't know what he's doing. He's so green." I didn't know I was just this raw fucking nut job.
Yeah.
A firecracker druggy kid. I didn't know. I don't know how to act. Cut to the lunch break. I'm in my car hotboxing a joint, and I just think that's okay. And I'm like, I'll park far enough away. And I don't know. People said I smelled like weed, and I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm already shoot's over, motherfuckers. I already got the paycheck. I don't care anymore. And then later, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. This isn't how you make it in Hollywood. Yeah. So that's the old poison oak on the balls. And then I remember because I told this story on stage in the very, very beginning of me performing. And then I got laid, and it had been a while since I gotten laid. I had a dry spell,
Nice.
And I had poison oak all over my body and on my balls. And I got laid like twice in a week.
With that?
Why? And then I don't know why.
Shit?
I just remember thinking like, it's been fucking months since I got laid, and I was healthy that whole time. Now I got poison oak on my balls. I book a commercial, get laid, and I'm just like in my head like, fuck, maybe I should get poison oak more often, like Jesus Christ, got me out of Trader Joe's, got me out of shit work for good work.
Yeah.
And got me fucking pussy.
It's unreal.
You know what? Let's go hiking.
I do. I stay away from the leaves.
Yeah. And I just remember genuinely thinking that. Like, I feel like that's a general theme of my life. God just shits on me and then gives me a bucket of soapy water. He's like, all right, you may got poison oak, but here's a commercial. Here's some women. There you go. Here's a little hope.
Yeah, there you
Get your mind out of the gutter. Meanwhile, I'm just scratching my nuts, crying. Like, oh, Jesus.
God.
The old poison oak on the nutsack bit. How many comics have that? I did write some notes. Let's see here what I wrote down for podcast here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Speaking of eats, I'm glad I read this note. This is perfect for you. So, you know, when deciding at a restaurant what to eat, and I got no segues. We go from straight to fucking rash nuts to fucking. It's all right. You could touch me, big boy.
Yeah.
Put your arm
small
there.
Couch.
So when you're going to eat at a new restaurant and you don't know what to get, but everything looks good, you know, I'll narrow it down to like 2 options. It's like, fuck, do I want the fucking garlic herb salmon or do I want the chilaquiles or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So I always, if I narrow it down to 2 options and I can't decide, I'll ask the server, yo, what's up? Should I get fucking chilaquiles or chicken pot pie? What's up? And then I let him choose. And whatever he chooses, that is my fate. What the point of this note that I just picked up was, like, if you're the fucking guy that says, what should I get? Chilaquiles or chicken pot pie? And he says, oh, get the chicken pot pie. It's fantastic. And you go, actually, I'll have the chilaquiles. Go fuck yourself. You're a fucking asshole. What'd you ask him for then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, when you give him that, let him have that.
Well, I'm never one of those ask 'em people. I decide what I want. I don't need their opinion.
I know. Sometimes I need love.
Well, you're not going to ask them. They'll be like, oh, well, that's not. Well, they kind of are honest, but it's like, oh, you don't like the food here? You work here. Maybe you should go to a place where
because
you
there's
like
good
all
servers and there's bad servers. There's the shit server that goes, oh, everything's good.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
you should
Bullshit.
say that.
No, fuck that.
You work here.
I'm a good server.
They're paying you to say that.
I'm a good server. I'll say, yo, stay away from the fish tacos. It ain't fresh. Get the fucking.
If I was the manager, I'd be going around and seeing who's talking shit.
You don't talk shit. You guide
Yeah,
them
it
in the
is.
right
It's,
direction.
You
know how much shit I talked at Trader Joe's? Yo, that's dog shit. Stay away from that. Oh, this over here, this is straight fire. This is straight
let
fire
them
from
find
down
out
under.
that out for themselves.
No,
Maybe
fuck that. This is a fucking hard world. Are you a millionaire? You don't got money to burn.
When I go into a restaurant to order, I never ask the wait. Like, so what's good? I'll decide what's good. I'll order it. You take a risk, and
know
if
what?
you don't like it, you get something else the next time.
Tired of my guests disagreeing with me.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I don't like that whole system of
No, I was saying, whatever. Whether you like the system or not, can you respect the fact that I let them have the choice?
No, you be your own
not
man.
even that. Not even an ounce in the right direction.
No, you got to decide for yourself. You need somebody
No,
to
man,
tell you what to
sometimes you need
eat.
a little help.
Why don't you just call your mom next time?
Oh,
Hey, Mom, should I get the chicken or the pasta? Yeah. If you need help.
Sometimes I'm indecisive and I need a little help and a little guidance from a knowledgeable worker that's been there for a year or two. They know what's fucking
I
good.
get the logic of it, but it seems like a very childish thing to do.
I hear a little bit of your angle, you know? Like, if the server sucks and he's just like, oh, everything's good, and he's of no help, fuck you, dude. You know what's good. Or he could be honest. I just started here, haven't really had much. Oh, you know what's fucking fire? The fucking flank steak. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll have the flank steak.
Yeah.
That's the way I would do it, you know? I'd be like, yo, that soup's fire. That one's fishy. Whatever, you know? Be like, don't get that shit, get this. And guess what? People are like, oh my God, that shit's right. You know? You know?
Okay.
Nobody called their mama. Go fuck yourself. I call my mama when it comes, I need recommendations for good tea parties.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And soft linen. She knows the good linen. Even if it's a brand new restaurant, you don't know what's going on. They got trendy stuff like flaming hot Cheeto mac and cheese.
Well, yeah, if it looks like cool and like there's a lot of good stuff, I'm like, oh well, I don't panic. I just say, all right, I know if I know that I'm definitely gonna come back. If I like the ambiance, I'm like, oh, this is a great place to hang out. You know, I'll get something and be like, oh, I'm gonna get that the next time. You know, you just plan the meals.
I just want to know if there's something
Like I don't need to go all in on this meal. Like, oh, what should I have? I'm here now. What do I have to have? Just relax. You know, try.
You fucking relax.
No, you just.
I want to know what the fuck that I must try. You know?
Okay.
Like, what's on here that I don't know about? Like, oh shit, have you had the fucking? Why does everything go to chilaquiles? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I guess I want some tortillas. Do you even know what chilaquiles are?
Yeah, I love it.
You do?
Yeah, it's a great
wow.
dish. I mean, I don't know where you can really get good ones. Like at the diner over here, they have it, but it's not. It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. My uncle,
I've had
Jesus.
real chilaquiles. It's great.
My big fat uncle, he makes the best chilaquiles, and he puts shredded chicken in the traditional recipe for chilaquiles.
Eggs, right?
It doesn't call for fucking chicken.
Yeah,
But
no
he
chicken.
adds it.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh my god, it's basically for those of you out there that don't know what chilaquiles are. It's like, imagine an enchilada, just all fucking shredded up into a melting pot, stirred up like a little kid got angry at it,
And then add
but, like,
eggs.
baked.
Right.
You could add eggs. I don't even know if the traditional
Well, yeah, 'cause it's a breakfast thing.
recipe. Jesus, I can't talk. Recipe calls for eggs either. I don't know how.
Yeah, I think it does because it's a breakfast dish.
No, that is in America.
There's always
'Cause
huevos.
Americans
There's
Americanize
huevos
everything.
in there.
I'm gonna have to Google this, but I want to say that eggs and chicken aren't. Why do I say everything?
No, because
wrong?
I used to work with a lot of Mexican people at my old job, and they would. Yeah, I think they turned me on to chilaquiles, and there would always be eggs in there.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I believe so.
I just know Americans kind of invent things, you know,
Well, yeah.
like the Chinese fortune cookie. You think they got fortune cookies in China? No, that's for us.
No,
They don't
really?
even necessarily. Yeah, motherfucker. Chinese people don't give a fuck. That's
I
for
don't-
our trendy ass. They
How
eat
do you
fruit and
know?
shit. Chilaquiles, my man. Tortillas, green or red salsa, pulled chicken, refried beans. So chicken is a part of it, not eggs. I told you that's an American thing. Also, it's kind of a base, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's kind of like spread in prison. You know about spread? Have I talked about spread?
No.
Yeah, I guess you could do it. Yeah, it says, go to ingredients and variations. Oh, there's all kinds of categories.
So it could have eggs.
Oh,
It
yeah,
could
mole.
have-
Yeah, mole. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
different
refried. Yeah, I've had it with refried beans, eggs.
Joe, why is your leg on my arm?
Well, because we're sitting on a love seat. Yeah, I've had it with refried beans and eggs. Yeah, there's different variations.
All right,
I
now
guess.
that we fucking...
But
I
it's a
don't know.
great dish.
It's a good goddamn dish.
However you like it.
It's a good dish. Back to the point, though. Americans, in America, food kind of takes a shift for sales. I don't even know if burritos are big in Mexico. I believe it's just strictly tacos. And mainly tacos. Over here, burritos are fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah, that burrito's probably more American, but
Either way, it's tortillas and meat and beans and cheese. And
Yeah.
It's fucking fire. Where were we going with that before that? God damn it.
Asking your server.
yeah, we were talking about restaurants.
Oh, my uncle. My big uncle. He's dope. He used to tell me he makes the best fucking chilaquiles I ever had in my life. And he would always tell me stories about when he used to get drugged out. I do this bit on stage sometimes, but I'll never forget this. He used to babysit me, too. He was into punk rock and narcotics, like good, some good uppers. And he said he was smoking PCP at a party, and him and his buddy, and he said the cops were raiding the party, and his buddy warned him like, hey, the cops are coming, stash the drugs, you know. And he's wearing a Pendleton with the 2 breast pockets on his chest, and he said he pulled it out of his pocket right here, and he put it in his other pocket right there on the other side of his chest.
Yeah.
And he goes to his buddy, stashed it, and then the cops came and found it, and he went to jail. Yeah, that's awesome.
Gosh.
I need a Pendleton. I love Pendletons. Do you even know what those are?
No, I don't know what you're talking
fucking
about.
Italian, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. They're just a beautiful flannel. Old school name brand, you know?
Okay.
Kind of like the Louis Vuitton of flannels. Just fucking, just tits. The authentic wool flannel. Oh, shit, I just spit everywhere.
Bless you. Yeah.
Salute.
I was going to cover my mouth, but then I was like, I'll get on my hands, and I got to touch the mic, so I just kind of just spit on my
Yeah,
phone.
that was
Spit on my dick
that
and
was a little much.
dummy. What are we at here, cowboy?
You got 57 minutes here.
All right, we made it. We fucking made it, Joe.
Yeah, nice.
Anything else you want
Good
to
job.
plug before I call you a pussy face bitch?
No, not really. I don't have anything. Just,
Yeah, no kidding.
you know.
Just that you work out a lot and you don't have any muscles to show for it.
No. Why is your hair on my microphone?
I don't know, Joe. You know what's a good insult? Pussy face.
Yeah, I've heard you say it.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's good.
Pussy face bitch. When you say that to a good buddy, you don't mean it to. It's the best insult. My dad has a good insult. He has the old school one that he calls me a dingbat. You know, whenever I do something dumb, he's like, no, that's not how you make the chilaquiles, you dingbat.
Yeah, dingbat's a good one.
Dingbat's good. He calls like an older woman driving poorly. He goes, "Get out of the way, you old battle axe." He loves
Battle axe?
Battle axe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah, that's a good one.
classic old school insults. What are some of your favorite old school insults?
Well, yeah, I like old bag. That's a good
The old
one.
bag,
Yeah,
dick face. No, that one's all right. What's some good ones?
I would say piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
yeah.
Oh, shit face asshole.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
I like that one. Anything with face. You shit face asshole. You pussy face bitch. What else?
Yeah, pussy face sounds pretty insulting.
Yeah.
I've never used it.
I like suck my butt fuck face.
Yeah, suck my butt is good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Keep
Yeah.
them coming. What else you fucking got? You
Um,
Italian fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really use them, but I like telling people to go scratch.
What the fuck? I never heard that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. My grandpa.
Maybe,
used
like,
to-
scratch
I think my
my-
grandfather used to say.
Oh, you say get bent.
No, I don't really say get.
You
bent.
say it all the time.
No, I
in the
don't.
text group.
No,
Yeah, you say get bent.
no. Mark says that.
No, you say get bent. You say get real.
I say, yeah, I've said get real a couple times.
Get real, asshole.
Yeah, get real is a good one.
Nothing beats pussy face. And if I think of any more, my dad used to always call me shithead.
Yeah.
And fliphead. Over here, fliphead. Over here, shit stain.
Dickhead.
Dickhead. Not so much dickhead. I call him dickhead. He hates it. Don't call me that. Call it how I see it, Dad, you dickhead. All right. Well, I'm going to start getting more organized, my podcast listeners. But then again, you're driving to traffic to this anyways. Do you want it high energy the whole time? Sometimes you just need something to soothe to and find out what chilaquiles are. They're not with eggs and they're with chicken. Go figure. I don't know. I thought it was just straight tortillas and red or green sauce. Anyhow, my man right here, Joe Marrese, he's a very funny comic, works at the Comedy Store. Go harass him. My buddy Christopher Lundgren neighbor, podcast producer, entrepreneur, coffee connoisseur. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm Craig P. Conant. You've been listening to Community Service Podcast. Have a good evening. I almost forgot the own name of my fucking podcast.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And Joe's
Good
over
job.
here rubbing my leg down real good. I don't know why he keeps doing that, but thanks, Joe.
Thank you for having me, Craig.
All right, I'm done.